Hey guys, it's week 9, semifinals week all in the All-Star season of Dancing with the Stars. If my voice sounds weird, I apologize. I don't know why it's being really weird today. Just bear with me. I don't know if it's gonna be okay for this video. Hopefully it is. So we're now in semifinals week, and I'd just like to add that if you didn't watch last night, you don't want to know the score, don't watch this video. Make me sound incredibly biased, but honestly, I wouldn't be saying this if they had a bad night or they danced bad. But I honestly do think that Sean and Derek had the best dances of last night, and you can see that with their scores and the fact that they are number 1 on the leaderboard. So, I mean, they they were amazing last night. And if they weren't my couple, like if another couple was, say, my favorites and they weren't, I would still say they were the best of last night because they were. I thought that the worst dances, well, not necessarily the worst, but I guess if you consider the incredible talent this season, but they weren't terrible, but they just weren't up to the same level in my opinion. And those two couples would be, well, two celebrities would be Emmett and Kelly. And I have to add, I absolutely love Kelly. I think her and Val are adorable, and they have improved over the weeks, but there is that part where they're not consistent. They're not consistent with scores and dances, and that's not a good thing, especially in an all-star season. So, um, yeah. And then there's of course Emmett, who I don't like, but that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I feel like he's maybe not, he doesn't have it all like some of the other couples. He's not a perfectionist when it comes to his technique. Yeah, he might be fun and all, but like we saw with Kirstie Alley, that doesn't keep you on forever, especially in this season. And yeah, my voice is, oh, I'm sorry, oh my gosh. But yeah, as you can tell, that doesn't keep you on forever. If the audience doesn't vote, if they don't feel like you're doing a good enough job, then you get eliminated. On in this video about my prediction for who I think is going to make the finals this season and who I think is getting eliminated. Tonight. Sean and Derek had a Knight Rider themed Bangra that they were given, and when I first heard that, I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, I have no idea what that is, and I was really worried. And then when I figured out what it was, I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a crazy combination. And I really had no idea how this was gonna go. I mean, it could have gone either way. It could have gone really good or really bad, depending on a lot of things. Luckily for everyone involved, it went really good, which I'm really excited. And I did end up loving the dance. Like, I have never seen this dance before, so I can't really compare, but I thought it was refreshing to have something new like this. And once I started the dance, all my fears were gone. And like by the time the dance was over, I was just speechless. Like there was no words to describe what just happened. Like it was just, I was completely stunned at how amazingly perfect they did. They took on the challenge and they were able to perform, and neither of them has done this before. So you never know what could have happened when you do something new, and they performed it so well, and they combined the themes perfectly, and it was just so insane. It was so sick, and I was completely stunned watching it. I mean, I didn't necessarily expect that. It was a dance I've never even heard of, so I didn't know what to expect, and what can they not do? Seriously, I give major props to Derek for being absolutely amazing. I know he didn't choreograph some of his dance, he had help, but just, he's just so talented and just amazing. I mean, I'm not sure another pro could have handled it that well. And he did. He did a wonderful job. They got their first perfect score. I mean, they had a perfect score, but that was when Mark was dancing. So I mean, it wasn't the same thing. It's their first perfect score. I can't even describe how excited I was that Len loved the dance and actually gave him a 10. So I was just, oh my gosh, I was so thrilled that he finally noticed. And that dance definitely deserved a perfect score. I thought they did amazing. I know I said that already, but I'm just really excited. And then, of course, their second dance, which was Argentine Tango to Michael Jackson's song Bad. I loved that dance as well. Of course, I'm trying not to be biased, but I really did love it. I mean, it was a wonderful dance. It has nothing to do with the fact that I love them so much. I mean, a little bit, but like, I was watching the dancing too, so you can't say that. And I thought they really did a great job. I thought the technique was perfect, and I was a little mad at Carrie for giving them a 9. I thought that Len and Bruno were right on with their 10s, and that should have been another perfect score. But maybe that would have put them too far ahead of everyone else, okay, and of course I had to do something about it. So there is another double elimination tonight, and this one decides who makes it to finals. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous. Like, it's just crazy how nervous I am about this because it can really go either way. And as we know with this show, you really never know. So I will never feel certain that a certain couple is going home or that these couples are safe. Nobody is safe until they say this couple is safe. That is when I am sure. Otherwise, there's just no way of knowing. And it's so terrifying because they are my favorite couple of all the seasons, to be honest. So that means a lot to me, and them getting to finals would just be so. I can't even find the right words for how much that would mean to me to have them in finals because they deserve it so much. They really do. So I'm really nervous. I voted last night, but I won't be happy until I find out that they're safe for me. So, fingers crossed. So, my prediction for tonight's elimination is Emmett and Cheryl and Kelly and Val. And I also think that Apollo, like, might be at risk, so it might be Apollo and Karina. And then, of course, one of the other two wouldn't be going home as it's a double elimination. So, we'll see about that. We'll see how that goes. In my perfect world, honestly, I think it'd be Emmett and Apollo going home tonight because, like I said before, I love Kelly. And Apollo, I like Apollo too, but I don't know. I didn't see, as you can see, I didn't use my bias because I said I think Kelly's going home tonight, even though I like her. So I'm just being honest. And not saying what I want to happen, but what I think will happen. But really, I mean, if Kelly's in the finals, that would be really cool. Season, I really like Porsche and Derek and Melissa and Tony, and I really think they should be the final two, at least in the finals. So I really think they're going to be the final two, which I know is really like pretty early to say, but I hope I don't curse anyone. But that's honestly what I think is going to happen. And the final spot in the final three is up for grabs tonight. If this video uploads in time, you can feel free to guess down below who you think is going to be eliminated tonight, or also who you want to be eliminated tonight. Or you can also guess who you want to be the final pick, whatever you want to guess. And you can also tell me your favorite dance from or dances from last night. Send me any comments, questions, I will answer them. Part 2 to this video might be a little late this week due to the fact that Thanksgiving is this week and that's going to make it super crazy. So I'm not exactly sure when I'll have a moment to film the next part of this video. So it should be up by Friday. My voice did actually pretty good. It's still kind of weird though, but yeah, that's all. Watch tonight for a double elimination on Dancing with the Stars Season 15 All-Star Season. Thanks for watching. Bye!